Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're checking out the new Daredevil by Charles Soules Omnibus. I'm a big fan of the character of Daredevil. I did a huge read through before I, started this channel, so I don't talk about it that much on this channel, but today I get the opportunity to do so. So without further ado, let's get right to the video. Okay, first of all, what we always do here, we check out the spine. Here it is among my other Daredevil omnibuses. You can see they went with the white spine, and we've got Daredevil and Elektra on it in their black suits. Not bad at all. And here's the awesome stylized cover that I went with. This is the DM cover, and as you can see, it highlights some of the characters that are involved in this omnibus in a really cool way. And here's the back of the book, and I normally prefer when they lay out all the issues that are in a run, but I actually really think this back looks pretty cool. Alright, let's talk about this Daredevil Omnibus by Charles Soules. First of all, here's what this collects. It collects Daredevil, the 2015 series, so that's 1 through 28, and then 595 to 612 because they went back to legacy numbering. Then it collects Daredevil Annual Number 1 from 2016. It collects Daredevil, the Punisher 7 Circle storyline 1 through 4, and then material from All New Different Point 1. And for those who maybe aren't new to Daredevil and have read a numerous amount of Daredevil comics or omnibuses, and you want to know where this takes place in Daredevil continuity, well, this takes place after Mark Waid's Daredevil run, and there's a bit of a status quo shift here, as in that run, Daredevil, well, 1, he's living in San Francisco. 2, he is out as Daredevil. People know he's Daredevil, and people know Daredevil is Matt Murdock, so he's sort of trying to balance that out, and he's trying to live a more sort of positive lifestyle in that one. It's more of a lighthearted run. This takes him back to New York. This puts the Matt Murdock identity back in the box, so people do not know that Daredevil is Matt Murdock, and there's a reason for that is explained in the story, but I won't spoil it for you, but let me just tell you, it is not a deal with a demon, okay? So you don't need to worry about anything like that. And this is a more sort of back to basics, darker, grittier, crime, drama, Daredevil run. And I say back to basics like writers can't be innovative in that, but they can. They certainly can. And I think literally almost every Daredevil writer that has done a gritty, like crime, drama, courtroom, story, whatever, has done it exceptionally well. Daredevil is a character where, like, you pick up a Daredevil book, 95% of the time it's going to be fantastic. And that other 5% of the time, it isn't even going to be that bad. All of that is to say that I think Charles Soules does an excellent job in this omnibus. I think he does a great job of like capturing the essence of Daredevil, all the courtroom stuff, all the like sort of political drama that is involved in that, and just sort of the morality and guilt of Daredevil as a character. He really does well with his voice. If you like the Netflix series, I think this feels a lot like that. It's a super fluid read. There's really dynamic artwork and storytelling, and there is just the right amount of Daredevil / Matt Murdock running into bad luck. Some notable moments or things in here include Daredevil's new sidekick or apprentice, Blind Spot, who I really enjoyed. He's a, I believe, Chinese immigrant who's there illegally, so that's also a factor that plays into this a lot. But he created this invisibility suit and is helping protect Chinatown from any danger that pops up. And one of the first things in this book is they have to deal with this guy named Ten Fingers who has siphoned off magic from the hand and is using it for this cult that some people that Blind Spot know actually get involved in. And it is a heck of a way to start off an omnibus. It is a really cool story, and there's a lot of awesome ninja stuff there if you're a big fan of that in your Daredevil books. There's also a Punisher story I really enjoyed in here too. I haven't historically, been the biggest fan of the Punisher when he's in his own solo series, but like Daredevil and Blind Spot trying to let the justice system do its thing and, stop the Punisher from killing a notorious criminal is just so much fun, and it is an action-packed, fulfilling ride. A great story in there. We also get this new serial killer character here too, who I thought was really fascinating. They're like an artist, and they're doing murder art and staging scenes with bodies and whatnot, if you're understanding what I'm saying by that. He gets referred to as Vincent Van Gogh, which is funny, but he really goes by Muse. He's got a really sick character design too. And what is a Daredevil story without some awesome courtroom scenes? Well, Daredevil is actually the DA in this story, story, and he takes on this case that he brings all the way up to the Supreme Court, and they do some great writing there to show us the legal system, but also some really fun visualization of the legal system, which you'll know immediately what I'm talking about when you see it. The other big thing in here is that Daredevil is away, trapped somewhere for a bit, and when he comes back to New York, well, the Kingpin is the mayor, and that's a whole new level of problems for Daredevil to deal with. And there's just lots of exciting stuff in here, guys. Lots of classic Daredevil characters like Foggy, Elektra, Bullseye, Kingpin, all brought back in really an accessible way, so even if you're new to Daredevil, this is a perfectly fine place to jump on. There's also a lot of fun team-ups in here. Some of my favorite that were like brief, admittedly, but it's fine, is we get this cool Spider-Man story, and we also get She-Hulk helping out Daredevil with some stuff legally, and then, you know, as you would have it with a Daredevil superhero story, she needs to, you know, She-Hulk out for a moment. But yeah, and I'm gonna say, don't take this the wrong way that I think any of the other Daredevil runs are bad. I think most of them are very high quality. But I gotta say my two favorites really so far have been the Brubaker and Bendis Daredevil runs. Like I said, I feel like I have to say I really enjoyed the Matt Wade or Mark Waid one as well. But just, you know, the other ones I like better, and I like when Daredevil's sort of more, you know, in a darker place. Sorry, Daredevil. Sorry, Matt Murdock. Your pain is entertaining to me, I suppose. But this brings it back to there. So I think if you pick this one up, I think you'll really enjoy it if you enjoy those types of stories. And if you have some interest in Daredevil as a character, maybe you have some new interest in Daredevil as a character for some unknown reason that I don't know. I don't know why you'd be interested in Daredevil recently. I don't know. But I also think that maybe there will be a lot of people currently interested in Daredevil. But again, I don't know why. Maybe it's just the zeitgeist. Maybe something's in the air. I don't know. You won't get a peep out of me, folks. At least not in this video. But, you know, everything aside, Daredevil is actually a really cool character. He's one of my favorites, and I highly recommend checking him out in any story, really. And in the back of the book, we have the usual stuff like artworks, covers, a little note from the writer, and whatnot. But thank you guys so much for checking out this video today. I hope you enjoyed it. And let me know in the comments below if you're going to pick up this book, or if you've already picked up this book and it's on your way right now and you're just so anxious to get it that you're checking out YouTube videos of it to see what it looks like. Well, it looks great, and the artwork's great, everything's great about it, and you are great, so have a great rest of your day.